Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Wednesday Wisdom. My name is JB Hilliard, and these are weekly video snippets of information designed to answer questions you may have about estate planning or probate or other legal concerns that may be impacting your family. And for this week, I'm going to try to not shake my desk. But for this week, I thought I'd discuss a reminder, really. And I was reminded of this based upon a short conversation I had. Actually, it was kind of a long conversation I had with a potential client that called in. And the unfortunate part of all of this is that the best intentions don't mean anything if they are not properly documented. And so the scenario was that this person who was a caregiver of a family member and had lived with the family member for many years, that family member, let's call him Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe's intention was to pass the house on to his caretaker. Let's say that was his niece, Jane. And, since she had been there taking care of him for all these many years. Now, granted, there are other family members, there are children of Uncle Joe's out there somewhere, but they had not been engaged in any caretaking. They had not been in any regular communications with their father, who is niece Jane's Uncle Joe. And so his intention, Uncle Joe's intention, was to leave everything pretty much to niece Jane. However, nothing was ever put in a will or nothing was ever properly documented. And so when Uncle Joe died, guess what? Niece Jane doesn't get anything because she's not the next of kin. Now the state laws kick in, and the next of kin are his children. And so, it's always heartbreaking, to be quite honest. It's always heartbreaking when you realize, even from an outsider, but when you are in the family and you realize that there are family members who take on a totally different personality when someone passes away. They take on a personality of entitlement and greed, which you never saw coming, but by and large, more often than not, and more often than we would like to admit or like to see, this is what happens. So this is why I stress upon you week after week, month after month, year after year, how important it is to document your wishes and intentions. It's not enough just to say, well, I want you to know that I want you to have this house, and I'm going to tell everybody that I want you to have this house. That's just, quite frankly, not enough. So, I hope you all are documenting your wishes and intentions as you should be, and properly following the laws of your jurisdiction to make sure everything is done the right way, and that will hopefully prevent these family arguments or family disagreements from occurring after the fact. So with that said, I thank you as always for watching, and we'll see you next time.